participated with them sometimes. They will publish banned writings which report it, present them to the prosecutor's office, demand to be prosecuted. That's not a joke. You know, facing, sometimes they are sent to prison. That's no joke. There's nothing like that in the West. Inconceivable. When I'm in Western Europe and I hear them telling me Turkey isn't civilized enough to enter the European Union, I burst out laughing. It's the other way around.
You mentioned the democratic movements in various countries. There was, of course, a promising democratic movement in Serbia before and, of course, during the bombing. And people like Wesley Clark had claimed that this bombing would be of benefit to the anti-Milosevic forces when, of course, it turned out to be a disaster. Was this a sincere evaluation on behalf of NATO?
I can't look into their minds. I mean, when you commit a crime, it is extremely easy to find a justification for it. That's true of personal life. It's true of international affairs. So yeah, maybe they believed it. I mean, I think there's convincing evidence that the Japanese fascists believed that they were doing good when they carried out this magnificent work. John Stuart Mill surely believed he was being honorable and noble when he was calling for the conquest of India right after some of the worst atrocities, which he didn't mention. Yeah, you can easily believe you're noble. I mean, to me, it seemed obvious it was going to harm the democratic movement. I wrote about it, and I couldn't get much information, but it's obvious that that's going to happen. I mean, it's happening right now in Iran. I mean, there's a democratic movement in Iran. They're pleading with the United States not to maintain a harsh embargo, certainly not to attack. It's harming them. It strengthens the most reactionary, violent elements in the society, of course.
Let me ask you one final question about the future. Negotiations over Kosovo's final status are underway right now. The United States is backing Agim Čeku, who was someone involved in ethnic cleansing, not only...
He was a war criminal himself. What about the Krajina expulsion, which he was...
Now, first of all, what do you see as an appropriate, realistic solution to the final status of Kosovo? And how does it differ from what the United States is now promoting?
Well, my feeling has been for a long time that the only realistic solution is one which in fact was offered by the president of Serbia, I think, back around 1993, namely some kind of partition with the Serbian, by now there's very few Serbs left, but what were the Serbian areas being part of Serbia, the rest being what they call independent, which means it lives in Albania. I just don't see any other, I didn't see any other feasible solution 10 years ago. I still don't see any other one.
Shall we wrap up? Mr. Chomsky, thank you very much.